Hey, what's up guys? Chocolate Thunder here. It's time for me to get shit on. It's time to have a war in the comments. Let's talk about my top 5 favorite anime of all time. Alright, we're going to start the list off with Gunbuster. Now, Gunbuster is a short OVA that explores the struggle of humanity battling a powerful alien force that is hell-bent on destroying everything human. And you've got Noriko, a cute, inexperienced, aspiring pilot that had a dad that was famous in his fleet, but he died long ago, early, didn't really get a chance to show his stripes. Now she's following in his footsteps, minus the dying part, hopefully. And then you've got Kazumi. She's beautiful, experienced, and no one can really step with her when it comes to piloting mecha. These youngins are training to defend the Earth. You can imagine the pressure they've got on their shoulders. These girls, along with other potential recruits, are the newest hope for the defense of the Earth. But it's all a clever ruse to find the 2 most competent pilots to operate the legendary Gunbuster, a mecha so powerful it could end the war with the aliens for good and save humanity. So at the end of all this training, only 2 candidates are going to be selected. Now Noriko is clearly not ready to save the universe. I mean, she probably just belongs at home pretending and dreaming to be half of what her dad was. But despite all odds, she proves herself to the coach in a 1 versus 1 with another student by busting out this special move that no one even knew about. And you're like, bruh, okay, kid's got chops. This is proof enough to the coach that she can do it. She really puts her mind to it. So Noriko and Kazumi are put together, and Kazumi's very excited about this, obviously, Kappa. They end up pulling off some pretty incredible feats against the aliens when they work together. And when they're in space fighting, time feels normal but accelerates on Earth rapidly, and you can see how depressing that can be, especially with their friends and family. Oh, we're up here in space saving the world, but you're on Earth just getting old and useless, so we'll see you when you're dead, bye. Gunbuster's really awesome because it shows that even though 2 people can come from different backgrounds, they can team together and take on the impossible. When 2 people put their heads together, you can get unimaginable results. Sometimes it takes having your back against the wall to rise to your ultimate form, even if it means making really tough sacrifices. And it has giant fucking robots and special moves. It's only 6 episodes long, so you can finish it in a little over a couple hours, and this move doesn't give you goosebumps, you have no soul. Number 4 is Great Teacher Onizuka, or more commonly known as GTO. Now, this show turned me on to Lagann CL. It also showed me that being a perverted delinquent turned school teacher can have a positive effect on society. GTO is kind of a rags to not so rags exploration and self-discovery of Akichi Onizuka. Now, he used to be in a gang and his history isn't the greatest, but he wants to make something out of his life. So he decides to be a school teacher. He thinks he's on easy street to getting laid because high school is full of attractive girls. They're just ready to fuck. But little does he know he's stuck with the delinquents, all the bad people in the school. But it's because of these delinquents that he's able to win them over, and that's where the meat and potatoes of the show comes from. Each episode deals with his struggle to become a legit teacher. He saves the weak from bullies, deals with blackmail, shows girls their self-worth, and even experiences love in the end. It's really easy to get into, and I see a lot of myself in Onizuka. This dude appreciates a fine lady when he sees one, but he knows that despite his flaws, deep down, he's a good person, even if it's not immediately obvious. It's a feel-good show that everyone can enjoy, and the opening theme with its animation is so badass, it makes me want to buy a motorcycle, despite how dangerous it is. Number 3 is Yakitate, Japan. I love food, especially bread. It's probably the most known food in the world next to rice. So could you then believe that the entire premise of this show is about making the best bread that you can make? Now before you turn off the video, let me try to explain a little bit. All around the world, many places are known for their legendary bread. French bread, Italian bread, but there's no known bread for Japan. So Azuma Kazuma is a young boy with one dream, to make the ultimate Japanese bread. This show is as ridiculous as it sounds. There's a lot at stake here. Huge corporations, underhanded tactics, and crazy baking competitions that'll push our protagonists to their limits. What's also great about this show is the ridiculous amount of references to other anime and the cultural history of Japan. There are also so many puns that Freak would probably be really into this show. There's also a lot of bread. On one episode, they made a bread out of cannabis. That's right, weed bread. Azuma was born with really warm hands called solar hands, which are excellent for making bread. You'll learn a lot of the science behind what makes bread so amazing to eat. And in one episode, they even make bread in a rice cooker. They show you how to make it at the end of the episode. And let's say I got a rice cooker and tried to make some bread. Anyway, if that's not dedication to bread, I don't know what is. There are even samurai in the show, really strict judges, a clown, Super Saiyans, lions, a lot of weird shit. And that's what gives the show its charm. Do the impossible, see the invisible. Row, row, up in this motherfucker. Number 2 is Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Simon, a poor little digger boy, has a pretty shitty life living underground, with dreams to see the stars one day. But everything changes when he meets Kamina. Together they bust out from underground and they begin their journey of battling evil, meeting new friends, and somehow becoming the hope for their world against the evil force that no one really saw coming. With plenty of fan service, giant robots, and impossible battles that break your sense of reality every time something pivotal occurs, you wonder, where are they going to draw the line? Just how much ridiculous shit is allowed to happen? How big can Gurren Lagann get? Where did they get that drill from? The possibilities are galactic. This is the most popular anime in 2007, and for good reason. Everyone and their mom cosplayed something from Gurren Lagann at pretty much every anime convention, because all the characters are so memorable and you can really find yourself in each character. And can we talk about the music? A lot of it's orchestrated or has hip-hop influences, and it makes the somber moments really hit you. But when the action strikes, holy shit, are you going to be at the edge of your seat? So grit those teeth and prepare to see what the human spirit can truly accomplish. Number 1 is Hajime no Ippo. This is the only show ever, live action or otherwise, that made me sign up to join a boxing gym, even though it was really short-lived. Yes, Hajime no Ippo is a boxing show that follows Ippo, a timid high schooler that runs a small fishery with a single mom. Yay for daddy issues. Ippo's disappearance of his dad has left him, well, unmanly in certain aspects. He's teased at school and has horrible self-confidence, but all that changes when he takes up boxing, which unleashes his inner spirit and shows his true potential to be the best boxer in the world. Now, this isn't just normal boxing. Sure, it goes over fundamentals and there's a lot of training involved, but it's all about when they get into the ring and see all of Ippo's opponents with their specialty moves. And I mean, they have to have specialty moves, it's anime, I mean, come on. Now, with each opponent being stronger than the last, Ippo has to think on his feet and find openings to score that KO punch. And when they aren't boxing, you can find Ippo and his other gym accomplices fucking around, or being shocked at Ippo's retardedly large penis. Why that's even a character trait, I'm not really sure, but they don't really beat around the bush in this show. The show itself is pretty lighthearted outside the tense matches, and the pacing is really perfect. After the first episode, I was hooked, and damn it, it's so hard to put down. We all wish real boxing could be like this. You better believe you'd stop watching regular sports and drop everything for shit like this. Ippo's a really long series, and the manga is still continuing to this day, but it doesn't really wear down on you. Hajime no Ippo literally translates to first step in English. The most important part in taking on any challenge ahead of you. You learn a lot of great things about life from watching, and goddamn does it motivate you to push yourself in and outside the ring. Now, these are my top 5 anime. Have you guys seen these? What do you think? I know there's a lot of anime that I missed and got into and didn't really talk about because I haven't finished it. They include Samurai Champloo, Trigun, Outlaw Star, basically a lot of shit on Toonami. Let me know what you think in the comments about my anime selection. Now, if you're watching this, you're an anime fan, and you're looking for a good place to watch anime, I'm going to plug Crunchyroll here. If you go to crunchyroll.com/blakinola, you can get a 30-day free trial of HD anime, all the newest stuff. It's really awesome, so you can go check it out, support me at the same time. Anyway, thanks for watching. I want to do these again more when I watch more anime, so maybe I'll make a My Anime list or something. You guys can give me your suggestions. Anyway, until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video. Peace out.
Yes!